Welcome back to the Fields Daily Show with our sick picks of the week. And we're going to start it off this week with Turkey Day. So Bills versus the Lions. The Lions are going to fight hard in this one. They're going to make it a game like they typically do on Thanksgiving, but the Bills are going to come out with the win. That leads us to Giants and the Cowboys. This is going to be a tough matchup, but the Cowboys defense is going to help bring this one out. Cowboys for the win by 7.
And I get started with the Thursday nightcap game on Turkey Day. We're going to wrap it up with the New England Patriots at the Minnesota Vikings. The Pats are definitely going to slow down Minnesota, but I think Kirk and company is going to get back on track after getting smashed by the Cowboys last week. It's going to be a close one in Minnesota, but they're going to pull it out with at least 3 points on the turf. Pats won't be able to keep up. And then my Sunday morning games, the Texans at the Dolphins. Enough said. Dolphins win. Atlanta has to travel to Washington. Atlanta's kind of inconsistent. The Commanders have been playing well. They're going to play spoiler. Heineke's been playing well, so I'm going to have to pick Washington in this one. And then the Bucs at Cleveland. Tom Brady and Tampa Bay are playing playoff football already, and from here on out, they're going to be doing the same. Bucs win that one in Cleveland. And my final morning game is the Baltimore Ravens traveling to Jacksonville. And Baltimore's having a hard time running the ball or moving the ball. Lamar is their leading rusher oftentimes. They don't move the ball a lot on offense, but he's going to have to pass the ball to win in this game. He's going to have to find a way, and I think he will. Jacksonville has not been playing very well this year. I thought they were going to be a lot better. But I think they're about a year away from greatness. So Lamar Jackson and Baltimore is going to win this one. What do you say about your morning games there, Fields Daily?
Yeah, that takes us to the Bengals versus the Titans. Titans defense alone are going to keep them in this game, and I think they're going to end up pulling the win off, even though it's going to be a tight game. I see the Titans winning by 7, which takes us to the Broncos versus Carolina Panthers, a matchup of the lowest scoring ranked team in the NFL versus a team that's ranked 25th and having quarterback issues. Denver might be able to pull this one off since they've been having some issues, and Carolina has a little bit more issues this season. So I'm going to say a low-scoring game, Denver by 3, which takes us to the Bears versus the Jets. The Jets aren't starting Zach Wilson this week, and I think that's going to help them out tremendously, and they're going to take the win by 14 to make a statement.
And as the afternoon moves on, New Orleans has got to go to Santa Clara to play the San Francisco 49ers. And the Niners are peaking right now. Jimmy G has so many weapons. He's surrounded by them. And they are just scoring at will now, I think, especially in the second half. And the other team's defense is getting tired. And they're going to do what they did to Arizona, and they're going to smoke New Orleans. And then the Los Angeles Rams are going to give it a shot and have to go to Arrowhead, and they are going to get absolutely smoked by the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, the MVP of the NFL right now, is just super competitive. He's a magician out there, and the Chiefs are going to come out with the win in Arrowhead. What you got for me to wrap up your afternoon and your Sunday Night Football there, Fields Daily?
Oh, boy. Yeah, so it's going to be a tough pick on this one. The Raiders versus the Seahawks. Carr is going to be facing Tariq Woolen, and he already has 5 interceptions on the season, along with a pretty stellar defense this year. I do believe that the Raiders are going to keep it a close game, but the Seahawks are going to come out with a win, which takes us to the Chargers versus Arizona Cardinals. I think the Arizona Cardinals are going to pull this one off, although the Chargers are going to put up a fight. And Sunday Night Football, Green Bay versus the Eagles. As much as I would like to say Green Bay is going to upset the Eagles, and the Eagles have been struggling a little bit over the last couple weeks, I think that the Eagles are going to pull this one off at home by 14.
Monday Night Football. I'm not sure about this one, really. Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to Indianapolis to play the Colts. And I know Jeff Saturday has this culture and heading in the right direction. The Colts almost beat the Eagles. They definitely beat the Raiders up. And they might pull out another close win this week. They were so close to beating Philly. It was crazy. Pittsburgh's going to keep the game close like they always do with defense, but they have a young quarterback out there, and I think if the Colts can create some turnovers late in the game, give Matt Ryan a chance to get down there and get field goal position, I think the Colts are going to win this one by 3. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching us on social media, our Sick Picks of the Week. Continue to do so. Also check us out on Anchor and Spotify and anywhere else that you listen to a podcast, The Frields Daily Show.